Gary.
Now, when you are trying to duplicate a view,
Uh-huh.
you see, it gives you three options.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is duplicate, second one is duplicate with detailing, and the third one is duplicate as a dependent.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain the meaning of all the three?
Okay. Let me open a project.
Yeah.
Okay. Let us assume I'm on a ground floor plan here.
Yes.
If you take any view, it's made up of two things. Okay?
Okay.
If you open any view,
Yeah.
let me say it's made up of three things, not two, three. We have datum elements, that's the grades or levels. Then we have the 3D content, that's the architectural element or structural element or mechanical or electrical or prompt, or site, all the 3D that you can see within the view. And then, and then three, we have the annotations that are done in a specific view. The annotation, the text, the dimensions, the tags, and so on. Those are the annotations. Yes. Now, when you take the floor plan here, then you choose duplicate, right click, duplicate view, and choose the first option, duplicate. It only makes a duplicate copy of the 3D objects. It does not include the annotation or elements. So if you've done dimensions, if you've done room tag, you see, if you come to this drawing, for instance, you see there's a room tag here, there's a room tag here. Those are annotation elements. So when I choose duplicates, it will only make a duplicate of the 3D objects exclusive of the what? The annotation what? Elements. So you see the view element, the sections, the elevation marker, the grade, and then the model. But you will not see any annotation what? Element. So that you can do a whole new set of annotation within this view without having any influence on the first one. Are you okay?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now, when you right click and then choose duplicate with detailing, it will make a duplicate copy of the 3D content, and then all the annotation that has already been what? Assigned. So assuming, for instance, I add dimensions here. This is the dimension, that's another dimension, that's another dimension. I put it here. Then I also add dimensions from here to here to here to there to here and then to here also. So this is also another dimension. This dimension is an annotation object. This room tag is an annotation object. So when I right click and say duplicate with detailing, then all the dimensions, all the room tags will be duplicated with it. But if I choose only duplicate view, then to make the duplicate without the dimensions, without the room tags, and without the other annotation word elements. Okay? Good. Now the third one is duplicate as a dependent. Duplicate as a dependent is an advanced option. It's actually beyond the scope of this course, but I'll explain it for you. Maybe you might understand it, maybe you might not.
Okay.
Normally, we are limited by the sheet size we work with. Maybe you are using A3, maybe you are using A2, or maybe you are even using A1. And the drawing that we are working with is so big that even at a scale of 1 in 100, the drawing cannot even fit on the sheet that is available to you. Meanwhile, you want to show your drawings at a scale that will be reasonable for anybody to work on. In that case, you take the ground floor plan, then you make duplicate view as a dependent. Do you understand the word dependent?
Yeah.
What do you think it means?
It's more like whatever you do on the parent one will be affect the new one that you do.
The new one that you are creating. So now observe what I'm coming to do. As soon as I choose duplicate as a dependent, watch closely. It will create a copy under the ground floor plan. And then it will call it ground floor plan dependent 1. You understand?
Okay.
So if the building is very big, you can call it ground floor plan left wing, ground floor plan right wing, ground floor plan middle section. Do you understand? So you can right click again, another duplicate as what? Dependent again. So when you make it as a duplicate as a dependent, whatever you do in the parent view will affect what is on the dependent view. So you don't come back here and then do a work here, then go back here and then do the same work here. So if I come to a ground floor plan here and then I delete this room tag, or I say hide in view, I will not delete it, hide in view elements, then I hide it. If I go to a dependent, it should be hidden. Do you understand? Something like that.
Okay.
But you look at it later on, maybe, if time permits. Is your question answered?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any question again? Any question? If there are no questions, I think it's a good point to stop. Tomorrow, when we come, we will start with building services. How to draw plumbing pipes and plumbing fittings and fixtures. How to draw duct pipes, duct fittings and fixtures. Cable trays, conduits, electrical, those things. So anything building services, we would do it tomorrow, Wednesday, and then Thursday. So by the time we finish with Thursday, then it means that we've tackled architecture small, we've tackled structure small, we've tackled MEP2 small. So that's what we are going to do in the course of the week. Then next week, we will start with proper Revit workflow. All what we've done up to this level is just comedies. It's just introductory level. We've not done anything critical. From next week, we'll start looking at things carefully, because from next week, I'm going to make the following assumptions. You understand Revit. You know how to create levels. You know how to generate floors from levels. You know how to create grid. You know how to create architectural element, both system and loadable. You know how to create structural element, both system and loadable. You know how to create mechanical, electrical, and plumbing, both system and then loadable components. So that it means that we all have a fair idea of how to create these things. You also know how to create views. You also know how to create sheets. You also know how to create rooms and then add room tags. So when we start at that level, it means that we all know what we are doing. So if you take a project, the main objective is that we need to be able to edit the project for it to look professional in its presentation and form. And that's what we are going to do. It doesn't matter whether you are doing architecture, it doesn't matter whether you are doing structures, it doesn't matter whether you are doing mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. All of us will still need to do presentation. We still need to do documentation. We still need to do annotation. We still need to create sheets, create views, populate the sheets with views, legend, and schedules. It is going to be common to everybody. It's not different from anybody's work. So, if you are doing structures, please take your time and model your structural model. If you are doing architecture, take your time and model your architecture. If you are doing MEP, then you also take your time and then model your MEP. If you can do all the disciplines, so be it. I'll also introduce you to the site model, whereby you can model the site and then link the architecture to the site, link the structures to the site, then link the MEP to the what? To the site. That is what we are going to do. That is why I took my time to go through how to create all these things. So from next week, any object that you take, we are going to edit the type properly, create right walls, create right columns, size our beams correctly, size our pipes correctly, do everything at least to level of development of 200. We call it LOD 200 level, so that the work will look nice in terms of presentation and form. Any question?
Sir.
Yes, madam.
Please, there is no question, but I don't know. Whenever I connect to, how do you say it, my phone, whenever I want to access the Zoom with my phone, it's okay, but whenever I want to access with my laptop, I'm not, I can't really get.
What is the challenge with the laptop?
I don't know. Even I came to, how do you say it, to campus to connect to the Wi-Fi. Still.
Okay. What do you get?
So I can,
do you know how to use
pardon?
Do you know how to use WhatsApp on a desktop? Do you know how to use WhatsApp on a desktop?
Yes, I do.
So open the WhatsApp on your desktop and then try to click on the link of the Zoom from the desktop to see if it will take you to the Zoom page.
Yeah.
Does it work that way?
That was what I did.
And what happens?
No.
When you click on the link, what happens?
Okay.
You say you're on
When I
campus.
click on the link.
You say you're on campus.
Yes, please. I was using my data, but it was not working, and I came to campus to also use
Which
the
campus?
Wi-Fi. But it's still giving the same.
Which campus are you?
Campus. Tech campus.
Tech campus. Can you guess?
Yes,
Are some of your colleagues around? Maybe you can get some of your colleagues to assist you.
Oh, okay.
Me myself,
Then
this
maybe
Zoom
next
thing is new to me. This is the first time I'm also using Zoom, so we are all learning.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I'll suggest that you get some of your
Next
colleagues
week.
to assist you how to connect the Zoom on your laptop.
Okay, sir.
So take a step.
Thank you.
There's no harm in asking.
Okay, sir.
If you ask the person and the person is able to do it for you, then you buy him some yogurt or fun ice.
Okay, sir. All right.
Okay. I hope you can get the result by next week.
Yes, please. I'll try.
Okay. Any other issue? If there's no other issue, then I think it's a good point to close. So when we meet tomorrow, we'll be working basically with mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. That is what we are going to do from tomorrow, Wednesday, and then Thursday. Until then, bye-bye.